Okay, so it's time to hire an SEO company, and you want to know how to choose one. Well, I'm going to give you some questions that you can ask, and a couple of questions to avoid, and I'll tell you why here in just a minute. The first question you want to ask is, are they local? This is not the end-all be-all. They don't have to be a local company. However, you need to really be able to sit down with someone, even if it's a conference call or with a shared screen, to share more about your business, what's going to make you profitable. So that way you guys can build a relationship because SEO is an ongoing type of thing. So I recommend going with a local company. A good SEO company, you should be able to ask, how are they going to actually go about ranking you? They should be able to, without giving you all their little secrets, but give you the game plan on how they're actually going to go about ranking you in the search engines. And one of the most important questions that I think is a fair question to ask is, who do you have that you're proud of? What clients do you have that are ranking on the top of page one in Google? For instance, I know that Dallas SEO team, they have several ranking on page one. So if you were to Google something like Plano personal trainer, you'd see Neff Fitness in the first position. So that's something that they can hang their hat on. They've got several other examples, so that'd be an example of someone that you'd want to hire. Some questions that are kind of irrelevant that you may think are good questions to ask but really aren't relevant in this industry, and it's going to sound crazy, but one of them is, how long have you been doing this? Well, if SEO is a fairly new practice, meaning the past few years, and it's ever changing, so a marketing degree 10 years ago is not worth as much as it is if you got one now, because simply Facebook and social media and SEO just didn't exist back then. So length of time isn't as important as they're being up to date on the different algorithm changes, because Google changes what ranks a website almost every month. So the length of time that they've been in business is not as important as if they're ahead of the constant changes. Another one is that you might think is a good question, but have you ever ranked someone in my industry? So let's say that I'm the owner of a pest control company. Well, that's a little like asking an SEO or an SEO company asking me if I've ever dealt with bugs in an SEO guy's house before. It's kind of irrelevant. It's the same bugs. Same thing with an SEO company. It's the same links, just different industry for those links to get your website ranking. So it's kind of a moot point. And it should also make you a little uncomfortable if this SEO company has, say, 10 pest control companies in your area. Well, how are you going to have room? How's he going to have room for all of you, or for you, and all the other pest control companies? So a really good SEO company will probably keep it industry exclusive per city. Um, and a couple of different factors you want to look at when hiring SEO companies. They need to be upfront about the length of time that it's going to take. You know, it takes about 3 to 6 months to get a really good ranking. They shouldn't be giving you long contracts. They shouldn't be guaranteeing you a bunch of things. You should have a really good gut feeling when it comes to hiring an SEO company. But I hope those questions help on what to ask and what's maybe not as important to ask when you're looking at hiring someone to help you rank in the search engines. My name is Mario Wilson with Market with Mario, and if you need any more tips on marketing, any kind of tips on social media, please visit my website at marketwithmario.com. Thank you.